America the Beautiful. Those words weren't just lyrics, they were a promise that across the vast lands of the United States, nature has carved out masterpieces so grand, so surreal, they defy belief. Today, we begin a journey through 20 of the most jaw-dropping natural wonders in the USA. Buckle up, because this is not just a list, it's a story of time, tectonics, and the timeless beauty of Earth. The Grand Canyon, Arizona. Imagine standing at the edge of a chasm so vast it seems to swallow the horizon. The Grand Canyon, carved by the relentless Colorado River over 5 to 6 million years, stretches 277 miles long, up to 18 miles wide, and over a mile deep. But this isn't just a hole in the ground, it's a geological time machine. Each layer of rock tells a story. From the ancient Vishnu schist at the bottom, formed nearly 2 billion years ago, to the younger Kaibab limestone at the top. The canyon was sacred to Native American tribes like the Havasupai and Hopi, who believed it was a gateway to the afterlife. Today, it draws over 6 million visitors annually, all seeking to witness its grandeur. Yellowstone National Park, Wyoming, Montana, Idaho. Beneath the forests and geysers of Yellowstone lies a supervolcano, one of the largest active volcanic systems on Earth. Established in 1872 as the first national park in the world, Yellowstone is a geothermal wonderland. Old Faithful, the park's most famous geyser, erupts like clockwork, shooting boiling water up to 180 feet into the air. But the real story is underground, a magma chamber the size of Los Angeles simmering beneath the surface. Native tribes like the Shoshone revered the land for its spiritual power. Today, Yellowstone is a living laboratory of Earth's inner fire. Yosemite Valley, California. Towering granite cliffs, thundering waterfalls, ancient sequoias. Welcome to Yosemite Valley, the crown jewel of California's Sierra Nevada. Formed by glacial activity over millions of years, Yosemite's dramatic landscape was first protected in 1864 thanks to the efforts of conservationist John Muir and President Abraham Lincoln. El Capitan and Half Dome rise like stone cathedrals, challenging climbers and inspiring artists. The valley was home to the Awanachee people, who lived in harmony with its rhythms. Today, Yosemite is a sanctuary for both nature and the human spirit. Monument Valley, Arizona and Utah. If you've ever watched a Western film, you've seen Monument Valley. Those towering red sandstone buttes, some rising over 1,000 feet, are icons of the American West. But this isn't a movie set. It's sacred land to the Navajo Nation, who call it Tsebin Zidzgai, or Valley of the Rocks. Formed over 50 million years through erosion and uplift, Monument Valley is a testament to the power of wind and time. The Navajo people still live here, guiding visitors through the valley's secrets and stories. It's not just a place, it's a living legend. Mendenhall Glacier, Alaska. In the icy heart of Tongass National Forest, just outside Juneau, Alaska, lies the Mendenhall Glacier, a 12-mile river of ice that's been slowly retreating for decades. Formed during the Little Ice Age, this glacier is a chilling reminder of Earth's changing climate. but it's also a place of haunting beauty. Blue ice caves glow like sapphire cathedrals beneath the surface. Bald eagles soar overhead, and black bears fish in the streams. For the Tlingit people, the glacier is a sacred force, a spirit of the land. For us, it's a glimpse into Earth's frozen past and uncertain future. Niagara Falls, New York. Thunderous, majestic, unrelenting. Niagara Falls is not just a waterfall, it's a force of nature. Straddling the border between the US and Canada, this trio of falls, Horseshoe, American, and Bridal Veil, plunges over 160 feet, unleashing more than 3,000 tons of water every second. Formed at the end of the last ice age around 12,000 years ago, Niagara carved its way through the Niagara Escarpment, creating a spectacle that has drawn daredevils, honeymooners, and dreamers for centuries. Indigenous peoples like the Neutral and Seneca tribes revered the falls as sacred. In the 19th century, it became a symbol of industrial power and natural beauty, inspiring artists and engineers alike.
7. Dry Tortugas National Park, Florida. 70 miles west of Key West lies a hidden gem in the Gulf of Mexico, Dry Tortugas National Park. This remote cluster of 7 islands is home to Fort Jefferson, a massive 19th century coastal fortress and some of the clearest turquoise waters in the country. But the real magic lies beneath the surface. Coral reefs teeming with marine life, sunken shipwrecks, and vibrant sea turtles make this a diver's paradise. The name Dry Tortugas comes from Spanish explorer Juan Ponce de León, who discovered the islands in 1513 and noted the lack of fresh water, dry, and the abundance of sea turtles, tortugas. It's a place where history and nature collide in the most breathtaking way. Eight, Crater Lake, Oregon. In the heart of Oregon's Cascade Mountains lies a lake so blue it seems otherworldly. Crater Lake was born from destruction. When Mount Mazama erupted around 7,700 years ago, it collapsed into itself, forming a caldera that slowly filled with rain and snow. At nearly 2,000 feet deep, it's the deepest lake in the United States and one of the clearest in the world. No rivers flow in or out, just pure precipitation. The lake is sacred to the Klamath people who witnessed the eruption and passed down stories of a battle between gods. Today, Crater Lake is a symbol of rebirth, serenity, and the raw power of nature. Nine, White Sands National Park, New Mexico. Picture a desert, but not of golden sand. Instead, imagine 275 square miles of glistening white dunes made of gypsum crystals. Welcome to White Sands National Park, the largest gypsum dune field on Earth. Formed over 10,000 years ago from an ancient lake bed, the dunes shift and shimmer under the New Mexico sun, creating an alien landscape that feels like walking on the moon. The area has been inhabited for millennia, with fossilized footprints of prehistoric humans and animals preserved in the soft earth. It's a place where science, history, and surreal beauty converge. Redwood National and State Parks, California. Step into a forest where time slows down and giants dwell. The Redwood National and State Parks in Northern California are home to the tallest trees on Earth, some reaching over 380 feet, taller than the Statue of Liberty. These ancient coast redwoods have stood for over 2,000 years, surviving fires, floods, and logging. Walking among them is like entering a cathedral of nature, where sunlight filters through a canopy hundreds of feet above. Indigenous tribes like the Yurok and Talua lived in harmony with these forests for generations. Today, the redwoods stand as sentinels of resilience and awe. Antelope Canyon, Arizona. Step into a dream carved by water and time. Antelope Canyon, located on Navajo land near Page, Arizona, is a slot canyon like no other. Its narrow sandstone walls twist and swirl like liquid fire, glowing in shades of orange, red, and purple as sunlight filters through the cracks above. Formed over thousands of years by flash flooding and erosion, the canyon is split into two sections: Upper Antelope Canyon, known as the Crack, and Lower Antelope Canyon, called the Corkscrew. For the Navajo people, this place is sacred, a spiritual passage shaped by the earth's breath. Photographers from around the world flock here to capture its surreal beauty, but no image can truly match the feeling of walking through its undulating corridors. 12. Bryce Canyon National Park, Utah. Imagine a forest of stone, tall, slender spires rising from the earth like ancient sentinels. These are hoodoos, and Bryce Canyon has more of them than anywhere else on Earth. Despite its name, Bryce isn't a canyon, but a series of natural amphitheaters carved into the edge of a high plateau. Over millions of years, frost wedging and rain sculpted the soft limestone into bizarre and beautiful shapes. The Paiute people believed the hoodoos were ancient beings turned to stone by trickster gods. When settler Ebenezer Bryce arrived in the 1870s, he simply called it a hell of a place to lose a cow. Today, it's a heaven for hikers, stargazers, and dreamers. Denali, or Mount McKinley, in Alaska. Rising 20,310 feet above sea level, Denali is the tallest peak in North America and one of the most majestic. Its name means the High One in the Koyukon Athabaskan language, and it has long been revered by Alaska's indigenous peoples. Denali dominates the skyline of Denali National Park, a 6 million acre wilderness of tundra, glaciers, and wildlife. The mountain's weather is notoriously fierce, with summit temperatures plunging below minus 75 degrees Fahrenheit and winds exceeding 100 miles per hour. Though it was once named Mount McKinley, the U.S. government officially restored its native name in 2015, honoring the land's original stewards. Denali is more than a mountain, it's a monument to endurance and reverence. Hawaii Volcanoes National Park, Hawaii, Big Island. On the Big Island of Hawaii, the earth is alive and breathing fire. Hawaii Volcanoes National Park is home to Kilauea and Mauna Loa, two of the world's most active volcanoes. Here, land is born before your eyes as molten lava flows into the sea, hardening into new earth. For centuries, native Hawaiians have honored Pele, the goddess of volcanoes, who is said to dwell in Halemaumau crater. The park, established in 1916, protects not only geological marvels, but also sacred cultural sites and rare ecosystems. Walking across a lava field or peering into a glowing crater is like witnessing the planet's heartbeat. The Florida Everglades, Florida. A river that flows like grass, That's how the Everglades are often described, a slow-moving sheet of water stretching over 1.5 million acres of subtropical wilderness. It's the only place on Earth where alligators and crocodiles coexist, and home to endangered species like the Florida panther and West Indian manatee. The Everglades were once dismissed as a useless swamp, drained and developed for agriculture and cities, but thanks to decades of conservation efforts, this unique ecosystem is now recognized as a World Heritage Site and a vital part of America's natural heritage. For the Miccosukee and Seminole tribes, the Everglades are a living, breathing ancestor, a place of sustenance, spirit, and survival. 16. Arches National Park, Utah. In the high desert of eastern Utah, gravity seems to defy itself. Arches National Park is home to over 2,000 natural stone arches, sculpted by wind, water, and time. The most iconic of them all, Delicate Arch, a freestanding 52-foot-tall sandstone curve that frames the La Salle Mountains like a window to another world. These arches began forming over 65 million years ago, when salt beds beneath the surface shifted, cracking the rock above. Erosion did the rest, carving out these surreal shapes. For the Ute and Paiute peoples, the arches were sacred gateways. Today, they're symbols of resilience and the quiet artistry of nature. Great Smoky Mountains, North Carolina and Tennessee. Shrouded in mist and mystery, the Great Smoky Mountains are the most visited national park in the United States, and for good reason. These ancient mountains, estimated to be over 200 million years old, are blanketed in dense forests, flowers, and a soft blue haze that give them their name. The Smokies are a biodiversity hotspot, home to over 19,000 documented species, from black bears to synchronous fireflies. The Cherokee people called this land home long before European settlers arrived, and their stories still echo through the valleys. With over 800 miles of hiking trails, the Smokies invite every visitor to lose themselves in their timeless embrace. 18. The Badlands, South Dakota. At first glance, the Badlands look like a desolate wasteland, jagged buttes, deep canyons, and striped rock formations stretching across the prairie. But look closer, and you'll find a fossil-rich treasure trove teeming with ancient secrets. Formed by millions of years of deposition and erosion, the Badlands reveal layers of Earth's history like pages in a book. Fossils of saber-toothed cats, ancient horses, and marine reptiles have been unearthed here. The Lakota Sioux called it Makosika, meaning land bad, not for its beauty, but for its harsh terrain. Yet in its starkness lies a haunting cinematic beauty that draws artists, scientists, and adventurers alike. Glacier National Park in Montana. Known as the crown of the continent, Glacier National Park is a rugged paradise of alpine meadows, turquoise lakes, and yes, glaciers. Once home to over 150 glaciers, the park now has fewer than 25 active ones, a sobering sign of climate change. The park's Going to the Sun Road is one of the most scenic drives in the world, winding through towering peaks and past roaring waterfalls. The Blackfeet Nation considers this land sacred, a place where the earth touches the sky. Whether you're hiking the Highline Trail or spotting mountain goats on Logan Pass, Glacier is a place that stirs the soul. The Wave in Arizona. Hidden in the Coyote Buttes North area of the Paria Canyon Vermilion Cliffs Wilderness lies a natural wonder so surreal it looks like it was painted by Salvador Dali. The Wave is a sandstone rock formation of swirling reds, oranges, and yellows, sculpted by wind and rain into a frozen ripple of stone. Formed during the Jurassic period, the Wave is over 190 million years old. Because of its fragile structure and popularity, only 20 visitors per day are allowed via a lottery system, making it one of the most exclusive hikes in the country. For those lucky enough to walk its undulating ridges, it's a once-in-a-lifetime experience, like stepping into a dream. From the icy breath of glaciers to the fiery heart of volcanoes, from towering redwoods to whispering canyons, America's natural wonders are more than just landscapes. They are living stories. Stories of creation, destruction, resilience, and awe. And now, they're part of your story too. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And let me know in the comments which of these wonders is calling your name.